Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I want us to look at very critical issues in this video. And this video, I want us to ask ourselves simple questions. By the way, when William Ruto was immediately sworn in the office, the narrative alikuja nayo is a narrative that was going to help him keep these hustlers intact in his bucket. Na ukiangalia, this number one hustler fund narrative was in that first period of his being in the office, as what he was doing ilikuwa kuhakikisha kwamba hii watu wenye alidanganya awangetoka kwa basketi yake alipata wakati election. Immediately William Ruto realized that hustler fund was not working. He jumped to now housing program. And that is why nowadays you don't listen to William Ruto talking about hustler fund. He's speaking about housing program. And this housing program, sasa anasisitiza kwamba, is not only providing Kenyans with affordable housing, but again, employment opportunities. Number 3, William Ruto has not spoken about the charters he signed with Kenyans. First charter was about women. William Ruto signed a charter with women across the Republic of Kenya. In a certain period of time, he was to fulfill certain agendas and issues. He has not fulfilled. Number 2, there was a charter in between William Ruto's Kenya Kwanza alliance with the church. The church are feeling like they are being duped. Now they're complaining that William Ruto's policies are not working. Number 3, the charter in between William Ruto's KK regime with the hustlers. With hustlers. He has not fulfilled several issues he promised these hustlers. Then number 4 was about the charters he signed in between his government and border and Mama Boga people. The question is that now Dastan Omari is asking, my fellow Kenyans are saying that President Ruto duped them. Nothing they told us is working. We have seen general dissatisfaction from Kenyans, especially from women that they signed a charter with, church, hustlers, boda and Mama Boga. We are given false promises. Now, what is happening? And that is the question we are asking.
I've seen my fellow Kenyans there say, President Ruto, you duped us. Is it only the evangelical churches who are making this noise? This noise has come from every Kenyan. That Kenya Kwanza duped us. Nothing they told us is working. For example, let us leave this issue about the church briefly.
Okay.
Who is talking about the hustler fund? Where did it go? I don't know where it went. It was another scam. You cannot hear anybody now talking
even
about
after the first and second rollout.
Where is it?
Okay.
Oh, that's what I see.
No. Miss Honorable Ruku will say it is there, but ask Kenyans,
okay,
where did the hustler fund go? Number 2, you have seen a general dissatisfaction of the population with the Kenya Kwanza. Kenya Kwanza started with a very big landslide. The promises they made to people, none has been. This is the narrative that is coming from the people of the evangelical churches, that the country was given several false promises and with specific timelines. I remember when Kenya Kwanza was campaigning, they went and made charters with women, with churches, with the youth, with the hustlers, with the boda. within this timeline, we will have done this.
Indeed.
Today, we are heading to 2 years. They are still not aware what they told Kenyans. And that is why the evangelical church has become mad and said, this is what we were told.
The issues that we are discussing now, these are issues that William Ruto must come out and answer Kenyans. He must come out and answer Kenyans. You cannot divert our attentions from a narrative to a narrative. If this narrative is failing, you jump to another narrative. Hustler Fund never worked. They jumped to now housing program. And housing will not work. They will jump to women charters, church charters, hustler charters, boda boda and mama mboga charters. Then why is it that these people are still lying to Kenyans? And the truth is coming out as what they promised Kenyans. Nothing they told us is working. Now, what is this that William Ruto told Kenyans that is working? What is this?
The president, Dr. Ruto, realized there was a lacuna in the church. Because when you look at Jomo Kenyatta 1, he had no time for church matters. He was a secular president and he left the church to do their business outside. Come in Moi. Moi brings the church to the center of his government.
All right.
For 24 years, the church was very critical in running the affairs of his regime. Come Kibaki, he removed the church and told them, go and preach to the souls. Do that work that God has ordained you to do. Come Uhuru Kenyatta, he was half-half. He left the church there with his brother Raila Odinga, and the church felt that they have lost that church. Coming Deputy President William Ruto, he brings in the church to be actually the ones. He came in as a God-anointed candidate.
All right.
The church carried him shoulder high, believing that once they land in, it is the same William that they carried. After the president came to power, you saw how religious State House became. It became almost like a temple. And Kenyans started saying, even the judiciary is now saying that judgments are God's work. God's divinity was placed at the center.
Okay.
Slowly, the president has realized the country does not develop by invoking the word of God, by making several prayers. The country develops by people working hard to deliver results. The country that had been turned into a 7-day worshiping country has now returned to a day, which is supposed to be, because the Bible and the Quran says God worked for 6 days and left 1 day for religion. So it is an abuse of the church. Kenya Kwanza used the church. Kenya Kwanza appeared to be more religious, and that is why now the reality, the facade has been busted. Right. Now Kenyans are saying we need our rights. Do not tell us, because now what Kenya Kwanza is going is using the theology of poverty. Happy are those who are poor, for the kingdom of heaven is theirs. And that is what the hustlers are saying. Don't tell us that we be happy when we are poor. We will only be happy when our business are running. We'll be only happy when our children are going to school. We'll only be happy when everything is running. So Kenya Kwanza finds itself in a serious turmoil. And if they are not careful, if the church turns against Kenya Kwanza the way it has turned, the church has always been very, very critical in either, because the church, once the church is out, once the civil societies that were cheated are out, once trade unions that were cheated by Kenya Kwanza are out, once business...
So are we doing a wrong thing questioning William Ruto? Are we doing a wrong thing asking, where is Hustler Fund? are we doing a wrong thing asking, where is the church? They were used, dumped, and they don't want to listen to the voice of the church. The church came endorsing them as those crowned, anointed by God. They're claiming they are being duped. No one is speaking to them. The question we are asking, how long will housing program will long? How long will it take for William Ruto to feel like the housing program is failing? Then he will jump to another narrative. The same thing we are asking, where is women charter? They signed. Where is church charter? They signed. Where is hustler charter? Border charter. And by the way, this was to be actualized within a certain period of time. So when we are asking, we do understand what William Ruto told Kenyans. And even if we are saying that let us give William Ruto time, how long William Ruto has stayed in the office? It's going almost 2 years. And we are approaching to the next general election. And they're saying they are not prepared to actualize what they told Kenyans. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much. Because of your great support, please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video.